Hurricane Katrina cost the nation $130 billion in physical damages and lost productivity. And I think that this disaster oil spill could be worse. This disaster is continuing to unfold before our eyes, and with each passing day, the situation continues to be getting worse.
Look at this right here. Look at this poor guy. Oh my God.
This is how we find most of them.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm just a normal person, and I'm concerned about oil spills.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'm worried for our coastal communities.
Hi, I'm Nate, and my business was affected by an oil spill.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm just a guy, and I'm concerned about our local shrimp populations. Deepwater Horizon was an ultra-deep, dynamically positioned, semi-submersible offshore oil drilling rig owned by Transocean. In September 2009, the rig drilled the deepest oil well in history at a vertical depth of 35,050 feet. All seemed well, and then something went horribly wrong. On April 20th, 2010, while drilling at the Moncando prospect, an explosion at the rig, caused by a blowout, killed 11 crewmen and ignited a fireball visible from 35 miles away. The resulting fire could not be extinguished, and 2 days later, Deepwater Horizon sank, leaving the well gushing at the seabed and causing the largest offshore oil spill in the United States history.
Oil spills can also happen naturally. These releases occur from natural oil seeps on the ocean floor. The best known natural seep is Coal Oil Point along the California coast. An estimated 2,500 gallons of crude oil are released each day from this site. The U.S. Department of Energy estimates that 1.3 million gallons of petroleum products are spilled into U.S. waters from faulty ships, poorly or outdated transfer pipelines, and basic human negligence each year. Between 1971 and 2000, the U.S. Coast Guard identified more than 250,000 oil spills in U.S. waters alone. In all this tragedy, a glimmer of hope has shone through. Oil plumes from Deepwater Horizon have enriched indigenous oil-degrading bacteria. Within 5 months of the spills, these microorganisms had consumed as much as 200,000 tons of oil and natural gas that spewed from the ruptured head. Unfortunately, this number is belittled by the 4.4 million barrels of oil released by the spill. Though this may not aid our current circumstances, research and implementation of this bacteria could lead the way in cleaning up spills in the future. The question still remains that with incidents such as BP Horizon, Exxon Valdez, Mayflower, Arkansas, and the possibility of a Keystone pipeline failure, what will it take for change to occur before it's too late?
And now a word from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm Sean McDonald, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for BP. And I'm here to tell you that since 2010, we're doing all we can to protect the environment. And I stand behind my statement, and my statement stands behind me. BP, we're here for you.
BP, we're here for you.
The main remediation technique used in oil spills, dispersants, is just as harmful as the oil itself. Shrimpers who were exposed to a mixture of oil and Corexit dispersant in the Gulf of Mexico suffered severe symptoms such as muscle spasms, heart palpitations, headaches that lasted for weeks, and bleeding from the rectum. Though all dispersants are potentially dangerous when applied in such volumes, Corexit is particularly toxic. It contains petroleum solvents and a chemical that, when ingested, ruptures red blood cells and causes internal bleeding. It is also bioaccumulative, meaning its concentration intensifies as it moves up the food chain. On May 20th, 2010, the EPA ordered BP to look for less toxic alternatives to Corexit, and later ordered BP to stop spraying dispersants, but BP responded that it thought that Corexit was the best alternative and continued to spray it. Total petroleum hydrocarbons, TPH, is a term used to describe a broad family of several hundred chemical compounds that originally come from crude oil. TPH is released to the environment through accidents, as releases from industries, or as byproducts from commercial or private uses. Some fractions will accumulate in the sediment at the bottom of the water, which may affect bottom-feeding fish and organisms, which humans may then eat. TPH released to the soil may move through the soil to the groundwater, which humans may then drink. The compounds in different TPH fractions affect the body in different ways. Some of the TPH compounds, particularly the smaller compounds such as benzene, which is present in gasoline, can affect the human central nervous system or cause cancer. If exposures are high enough, death can occur.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hi, here at BP, we are one with nature.
BP.
We're
One.
With nature.
In 1980, the U.S. imported 28% of its crude oil. In less than 40 years, this has increased to 60%. 316 million barrels of crude are imported from Canada and Saudi Arabia annually. The average gallon of gas costs $3.63. The combined effects of our dependence on foreign suppliers and the price of gas has led the U.S. to begin exploration into dangerous, high-risk oil ventures. We are currently drilling deep under the ocean off the coasts of both California and Texas and are beginning to drill under the Arctic ice cap. Both of these pose serious dangers to the environment and the personnel involved. Even our wildlife reserves and critical water supplies are not safe from our oil expansion. An ethical debate currently rages over the installation of a pipeline in the Alaskan Wildlife Refuge, as well as over the Ogallala Aquifer, a critical water supply to both the inhabitants of the Great Plains and the breadbasket of America.
Will you stand with us
in the fight against oil spills?
Only you can prevent oil spills.
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border,